Jake Paul doing all this. Like, it seems like he's just like trying to fight anybody. Like, it's just like anybody who is up like in
has a
pop
heartbeat.
No, yeah, has a heartbeat that's like up in pop culture. Like, is like hot. Like, I mean, Andrew Tate. I mean, I'm sure fucking Jake Paul would fight Queen Elizabeth at this point.
Did he just say Andrew Tate? Yo, that man's banned. Yeah. We're not supposed. Well, that's what Brendan told me not to talk about before we started.
Well, no, what?
Brendan was listening to him before we started. And he said, "Don't talk about this." And I was like, "Don't worry. I think women are property too." And then we high fived, freeze framed, and the Degrassi credits played behind us. It was insane. It was magical. I mean, yeah, Andrew Tate. No, terrible. God.
Really bad.
Yeah, no, terrible. Dude.
Well, no. To be fair. Okay, here's the thing. Here's.
Brendan's like, I'm taking the mask off. You're right, Sean.
No, okay. I have not seen any of Andrew Tate's podcasts, or what I've seen.
I'm just checking my pulse real quick.
What I've seen is like snippets and clips and things like that of what he says, and usually those clips and those snippets are the things that you don't really want to hear.
Usually,
it's usually the ones.
It's always the ones. It's not bad.
Always.
They're not all bad or good, but every one of those clips, like every clip you see of someone clip for 5 seconds, that if they watch that, they'd be like, "That's not really what I said."
But yes. Like, taking out
the context is
and I was told that the things that he says, like that people are exposed to, are really like 10% of the things that he actually said. Like the other 90% of the things are like valid. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not saying that they are valid. I haven't seen any of his podcasts, but I've been talking to people who have seen his podcast, and then they're like, yeah, the shit that everyone is exposed to is either taken out of context or is the 10% of what normal human beings do not typically agree with.
Yeah, isn't that every person, though, if you think about that? Isn't every person like 90% cool, then there's 10% of them that you probably don't like?
Yeah, honestly, like Andrew Tate might be cool. And look, someone's going to take that snippet, and then they're going to be like, oh, Brendan thinks that
like, a human trafficker is cool? And then I look it up, by the way. I'm like, he's a human trafficker. I look it up, and he's not. And I'm like, oh. Like,
yeah.
Here's the thing. As soon as you start seeing anybody in pop culture getting called like a rapist, a Nazi, or this weird shit, or a white supremacist, and then you go, wait, what? Or an anti-Semite sometimes. You look it up, and it's just completely and utterly like they never. I'm like, because I take that, I mean, it's only half Jew, so I only take it half seriously. But at the same time, like, if you're going to call someone a trafficker or some shit, or wait, I know he's like, he runs like, I think he runs an OnlyFans like household.
Oh, really? He does? Okay.
Yeah, so I know he does that. And like, he runs.
So
like
people
casinos.
are gonna think that he's like, oh, disrespectful to women because he has.
Well, because he is. He is. No, that's the thing. There's no deny. Well, no. Yes and no. Here's the thing.
The thing is, like, OnlyFans is allowed. You can do that if he has his own house and he has like this. What you said? It's like an OnlyFans, like an OnlyFans.
No,
like,
he has like a compound,
like for like OnlyFans content and shit like that for women to use.
Yes, like I don't know if that's his house. His house is somewhere we'll never see in like Romania, and then he runs probably somewhere in Romania.
But like he runs this sort of like compound.
Yeah.
For women to use.
He's a legal pimp.
Okay.
He's OnlyFans. This is what people don't understand. You could be illegal. The closest, it's just like a gentrified pimp. Like it's the washed out. You just can't hit them anymore. Like but you can steal a bunch of money from them.
Yeah.
But you just can't hit them anymore. So that's good. I think that's progression in society. Whatever. They can come in and go, Brandy, that wasn't enough anal this month. Just saying. We got customers. We got a base here. Instead of him coming in and going, and okay, whatever. I won't get into that.
Yeah, but
I mean, he's got his hand in murky water, as one would say. I know he does casinos too in Romania. A Romanian casino is a Bosnian Starbucks. Like, I get the same. Like, what is that true? How can that be?
Yeah.
There's no corruption here. But again. All I saw online when this first started was that he's a trafficker of women, and he got arrested for that actually. And I saw that and I go, oh my God, maybe he did. And then he got let out the same day or some shit.
For trafficking?
Yeah, like they arrested him and he's like, yeah, that didn't happen. And
okay.
And then the girl made a video and shit. But again,
wait, but he said he's claiming that it didn't happen, but there's a video of him doing that?
Okay, so I don't butcher this because I should know this because I'm defending the great name of Andrew Tate, who already has such a high place right now, especially amongst women, who I know thousands listen to us. So take this lightly. Okay, so this fucking bajillionaire guy, apparently he has parties at his house like every fucking weekend and has mad girls over and they get fucked up, and who would have thought? And I guess one of them had a boyfriend.
It's not like
who would have thought?
frat house.
No. If Andrew Tate was in a Bugatti, you and I, with or without tits, bro, we would go, yeah, we want to party with you. Yeah, but that's never going to happen because we're guys. Yeah. Okay? We're on the wrong side of that double standard. We're on the right side of quite a few good ones. But that one, like, I can live with not getting picked up by a millionaire and railed. Again, it's not about the women shit. It's not about that.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate could have not said any of that weird shit. Like, what is he said? Like, I think he said, like, if his girl started an OnlyFans, if a girl that you're dating starts an OnlyFans, that you deserve all the money. Like, that's just an absurd prospect in itself. Like, who the what? Like, what?
Yeah. Wait, no, but he said that though.
He did say that. Yeah. He did say that, and he's like, yeah, because but the thing is, he said that everyone. That's when the women are property thing came from.
Oh.
But he kind of said that in a way, but then again, there's nuance and shit. They go, because at first it sounds like a fucking crazy person, because that does sound fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then they ask him, he goes, well, if I'm dating that person. Especially if I want to marry them, the whole point of the relationship that's cool is that their sexual parts and my sexual parts are like only for each other.
Yeah.
And women might not get that, but guys, that's or no, wait, what am I even saying? I just sounded like Andrew Tate. Women might not get that because they're stupid. No, like some people have open relationships and it works. I don't think that ever works in the long run. That's just me. But some people it works, dude. Whatever. But like, I whatever, you can it's okay to have a girlfriend and not want her to have an OnlyFans, but like if she makes one, I'm gonna go, oh, give me all the money. Like, what the fuck is that? That's even like worse. That's blood money.
Yeah, but do you think that's what kind of like one of the things that started him off?
That is one of of course, man. Like, only, dude.
And then after that, it's like a domino effect. They try to find all these other things that he like you said and everything, and take and also take out of context.
Like, look, what I'm gonna say right now is controversial.
That's like the 10% of like what he actually said.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Everything else is stop being a bitch.
That shit blows up. And into everyone's social media and everyone's TikTok, Snapchats, Instagrams.
And tell me why, if he is such a, you know what, man, this happens with everything, dude.
Yeah.
My dad told me when he was a kid, when Kiss came out, everybody was, oh my God, Kiss is so gay. Like, you'd hear that. And yet they're selling out arenas and breaking records. Yeah. There's always people in pop culture. There's always somebody that everybody's into. Like that. Like, and no one says they are. Like, fuck that guy, fuck this shit. And then they're listening to Dojo Cat. Yeah. Like in the back. Oh, that song's so gay. And then, didn't even know. Whatever. Like, whatever that song is. Didn't even notice. What's that song? Pink, whatever. Fuck it. Whatever. There's always people doing that. And this guy, there's a reason he exploded. Like, remember, here's the thing. He was no one knew him. And then in 3 months, he was everywhere. Yeah. Like, he broke the internet. Yeah. That doesn't happen by accident. It means there are a bunch of kids out there, a bunch of young men who get treated like fucking shit all the time. Like, it's trending now, men's mental health. That's never going to actually happen. That's never going to really happen. That's not how it actually works. You really think we're going to start going to house parties? Yeah, dude, this is sick. You know, Brendan, I'm kind of depressed. You're going to be like, dude, shut up. Like, girls, like, how many times you go to a really big party, right? You ever go in the bathroom, like, late in the night and there's, like, 3 girls, like, crying in there? Yeah. That's because they're getting it done. And they're talking it over. They're doing real shit. Yeah. Guys, we don't really do that much. The most we get is it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning on one of those glass tables outside. And maybe someone's smoking a cigarette, and you talk about how maybe aliens fucked a lizard and made us. Like, you're not really, when the guy goes, oh man, I wish Rachel would text me back. Like, no. That does not get a good response. You know what your response is? Dude, shut the fuck up. It's been 3 months. Shut the fuck up.
Let's start talking about
That's
aliens
what
and
makes
lizards.
us men. And that's what makes us. And then we discuss real shit. Fuck you. Deal with it on your own. And people want to think that's not real. That's what it is.
Yeah,
your friend's not going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Your friend's not going to text your girl for you. Fuck off.
God, yeah.
If you're crying and shit, I'll like. But like that's what you're going to get. That's the toxic trait of men that will never fucking go away. We want to talk about business.
Yes.
I don't know, how do women envy us, honestly? We're dumb enough to be corporate psychopaths.
Mm-hmm.
Like a man's man now is someone who has cracked nets and slit throats to get to the top and lost everything in the process.
Yeah.
Friends, family, his soul, everything. And then these girls date these rich psychos who have yachts. Like I bet you Andrew Tate's not fun to be around if I'm a woman, if I'm being honest.